Hello and a very, very happy start that again. Hello and a very, very happy new year to you. I hope you're well. I hope you had a wonderful festive season. And now it's to get on with 2024 and what this year brings. This powerful year of change and probably a lot of prosperity. And but more about that in a little while. And as I welcome you guys on into the show, let's go and do a little bit of this and let's get things on the road. All right, guys, see you in just a mo. Hi guys, it's lovely to see you, and already some lovely people come into the show. Suzanne comes in and she says, "Hi, happy New Year, Phil. That's fantastic, lovely to see you." We've got Denise, baby, happy New Year to you too. And guys, it's just fabulous to see you and to be back. I missed doing the show, guys. I missed you. I did. Anyway, right, let's get it back on. Anyway, so Hev comes on and says, "Hi Phil, hope you are well." I am. Thank you very much indeed. And a happy new year to you too. And Venetia Colton, she comes in as well. So guys, it is lovely to see your wonderful energies, your lovely selves joining in. Now, if you haven't been in this show before and you want a mini reading coming up here, then a good thing to go and do is to like and subscribe. If you like and subscribe, you can join in the show and you can ask readings, because then a chat box will come up enabling you to be able to write in and get a mini reading. But yes, as we start off this time, did you all have a nice time? Yes, in fact, I think here we ought to give you a round of applause to say you made it. You made it through to 2024. Well done. You did well. You did so well to get through this far. And in fact, you've got a nice little picture of a nice young child there. He's actually setting off one of those lovely balloons. The balloons there just to get up into the sky. They just send good intentions for the year ahead, and it's going to be an interesting one. I'm going to be talking about this with you guys very shortly. Gabby comes in. She says here, "Happy New Year." Lovely to see you, Gabby, and warmest wishes to you. Debs Harris comes in and says, "Happy New Year." Happy New Year to you too. And as you guys start to come in, I'll got loads of little things just to say to you here. I mean, isn't it interesting? Isn't it interesting here? All right, yes, I can see your questions coming in already. That's absolutely lovely. Now, just start off here. I think that this is an interesting point here. Oh, Rebecca Ann comes in. Hello, Rebecca Ann. Lovely to see you. How you doing? Hope you're well. And guys, I just want to say, well, what can I say? It's the end of an old era, really, isn't it? 2017, it was a number 7. Sorry, 2017. 2023, it was a number 7 in numerology. I'll tell you all about that in a minute, what that meant. And now we go into an 8-year. Wow, how powerful this stuff could go and be. And interesting there. Brilliant. All right. And also Alex comes in. So we've got guys here from all over the world. Lovely to see you. So please just let me know where you're coming in from. I know we've got America. All you guys in America, we can do a bit of this for you. Lovely people over there. All you people in Europe, in the EU. I think you need one of them. And for those of you in the UK, I think you've had far too much roast turkey. You've got gas. What you like? Anyway, right. Anyway, as I was talking to here, I was talking to a few people. Actually, I was talking to Alex, who's Infinite Expansions here. As you can see, I was talking to her earlier on, actually. And one thing she said she's going to do is to drink more water. Drink more water. That's absolutely fabulous. But she says all she's got to so far is just drink. She hasn't got the water bit yet, so I think she's just drinking. Have a great time. Have a great time there. And actually, Gabby, I was actually speaking to her. And she says here, my focus just gone out a bit. It'll come back in a second. There it goes. Come back in a minute. Speaking to Gabby, she said here, well, it's about being positive, isn't it, Phil? I said, yes, Gabby, it certainly is. I said, wow, this is good. She says, it's about not looking at, I'll just get my, there again, the focus come back in. Good. She said here, it's about being positive, about having the glass half full rather than being half empty. I thought, Gabby, that's really good, really good. She says, but what it depends is what you've got in the glass. Wow, Gabby, what you like? And actually, it's and there's Erica. She comes in as well. Happy New Year. And she says, well, actually, speaking to Erica, she was saying that she was up last night making breakfast. I said, Erica, what are you doing making breakfast? She said, well, I've got to toast in the new year. Hey, what a laugh. Are the jokes that bad? Are they getting that bad? Anyway, but what's really interesting to note here, Toria comes in as well. And she was actually, I spoke to Toria, and she says, now, when you're young, you want to stay up late to see in the new year. But when you get old, it's like you're forced to stay up for the new year. You're forced. Anyway, sorry, no more jokes. They're awful, I know. Okay, right. Okay, that's interesting. Right, Denzi comes in. Do you say Turkey? How do you know I was texting from Turkey? Oh, lovely. Right. I tell you what, I've never met anybody from Turkey just yet. And it's very nice to meet you, Denise. Thank you very much for coming in. And I know we've got Belgium there. And we've also got Susanna comes in from Egypt. And I know some of you in the UK, US, and all over the place there. So great news, guys, great news. Now, loads to tell you about what's going on here. And I'll first tell you here, we are in not just a new year, we're in a new decade. And yes, we're in a new decade.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I know,
Wow.
I know, isn't that amazing? And the reason being is because since 2017, we've been going through an era of change, of power within ourselves and to reform ourselves. And it's interesting about this year. Numerology, it's number 8, which is about power. It's also about money, but it's also about the power within ourselves. So the first thing I'm going to say to you guys is taking back this power within yourselves. And once you've got it, stay with it and keep going. Keep going. It's one of these years which are going to bring in a whole new load of energy. And a lot of it is to be very positive with, or you can listen to too much going on out there on the world stage and get wrapped up in all the negativity. So it's up to you what you want to look at in that respect. But one thing that's very poignant with the 8th year is you're given power. It's a power year. So maybe some of you guys already would understand here. You've been, in a sense, here, changing already. It's because last year was a 7 in numerology, and that is about going through a releasement of trauma on one level. So you may have found here that a lot of old things came to an end, and old lives came to an end, even to the attachment of past lives here. That could be pretty strong. I know, isn't it? Thinking, what's going on there? And so this is about enhancing new energy.
Woohoo!
Yes, isn't that good? Isn't that good? And this new energy that we're coming into now is getting us to transition. Sometimes you hear we're frightened of the word change. I've got to change. But people say, well, how do I change? But if I say the words to you, transition and releasing the old and coming into a new, maybe you'll understand that as being a lot easier, a lot better there. In fact, I'm just seeing here what you guys are saying. And yeah, in fact, some of you are still coming in here. That's Gabby, yes, I do have PayPal, Gabby. Yes, I know what you're going to say there, and I've got a feeling. And also here, coming over from the United States for the very first time, she's been watching but never got the opportunity to see it. It's Linda Craig. Hooray! Well, then we also lovely to see you. And I know that she's in good spirits, even though she's probably been drinking lots of spirits last night. But that's good. That's good. Healthy for you. Good for the heart. Sometimes. Anyway, so this is about this year, it's about this transition, taking on your power. And we're going to go into this just a second. I'll tell you all the reasons why, because astrology also points this out very, very clearly. And let's go and have a look. So this is the astrology chart as we've taken on the 1st of January here. And there's two biggies out there which are creating this powerful change. Two biggies. And I say two biggies. It's one's very close to us, the other one's not so much. But over at about the 2 o'clock position in the yellow is Mercury. And Mercury is stationing and going direct. It's in a sign of Sagittarius. And Sagittarius is about looking forwards. So can I say to you guys at the moment is look forwards. Look forwards. When it starts a year, don't go back to the old seven here. And yeah, I can see some of your questions here. Oh my God, what will my year look like? Yes, it'll look like this. It look very good. And so what I see here by this is so much information is going to come up by this is going to help you a great deal. Now, with Mercury is in Sagittarius, as I say, it's a very philosophical sign. We get to be more optimistic. But what's also happened is over the other side of the chart, which is the number 2 with a stick through it, which is Jupiter. Jupiter is in the sign of Taurus, and Jupiter rules Pisces, and it also rules Sagittarius. So these two, we talk about Sagittarius energy and Taurus energy. Jupiter's about expansion. News is going to travel fast by Mercury. Mercury is the traveler of information. It's going to come through, bang, 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 things coming through very quickly indeed. We may suddenly find a lot of information hits us very quickly as we start to come out into this year. So this is going to be important stuff. Also with Jupiter is expands. It brings opportunities. And you may well find here as well that I see some of your questions here very relevant to some of the things here. Joanne, for instance, asking about health, and sometimes our health has really suffered from the previous year. Sometimes we've really been down in the dumps, haven't we? Really feeling, oh my God, it's why? How do we keep going? And why this and why that? But anyway, it's our ability to move forwards. Now, if I give the analogy here, guys, coming back to this, Linda, you've been up there far too long. You've got to come down. Anyway, if I give the analogy here, guys, of driving a car, and it's at nighttime perhaps here, and you're driving a car towards the future. So it's quite easy, isn't it? When you think about you drive forwards, it's easier because you can see exactly where you're going to. You've got your headlights on. Even if you can't see your destination, you're going in the right way. What's more difficult here is if you want to stop and reverse. Reverse is going backwards to the past here. And it's more difficult. Look in the mirror, you've got to strain, you've got to look behind you. You're always cautious about bumping into things, and you're always in that difficulty of wondering if you're going to park it right, are you going to get it right? It's more difficult to drive backwards. So this year, shut doors on the past. Leave them, let them go, and go towards the future now, because this is the most powerful energy you guys can really start to enhance, embrace, and come forwards in on. And that's why it's going to get more positive. It's got a big year of change. Now, in this year, we're really looking at this, guys, in this year is to connect with yourself. And two things I'd like to ask you. A, what is your goal, or what is it you're going to do? What's your goal, or what is it you want to do? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? And the second question here is why? Why? Why do you want this? Why do you want this? And what I wanted to get you guys into this new mindset of here is this is what I want to do. And the reason why is because the benefit is going to bring me. Okay, so for instance, you may find Joanna wants to write a book, and the reason why she wants to write it is I'll just bring her up here so we can see. Here she is, Joanna. Yeah. So maybe she just wants to do this. I'm just saying this. Okay. But she wants to write a book. That's what she wants to do. And the reason why is because she has information that other people are going to want and need. It could be that Erica, and I know that she's works with a great guy called Techno. And what do you want to do this year? I want to expand my business. The reason why, I could attract more people. So, okay, so we're thinking here what and why, because there's a reason for this here as well, why this is going to be so important. Yeah, maybe I want to move away, and the reason why. Why? Because there's a good reason for it. And once you tap into what and why, it starts to have a very positive belief system in yourself about what your purpose is. Now, with this year being an 8th year of power, hold on to it. Hold on to this power and go forwards with it. Because if you hold on to it, you're going to get to where you want to do. You're going to be shocked and surprised about the opportunities come out in front for you. And once you've got this what and why, there's one more thing I want to pass to you. Then I'm going to get on with something else. And we'll also get on with mini readings as well. So what and why, and for all the reasons in the past that you've put limitations on things, all the reasons in the past where you've want something but you put a block in the way. Okay, I want a house, but what the problem is, how do I sort out the neighbours, what the neighbour's going to think, or something like this. Okay, for example, what's my family going to think if I want to move home? What I want to say here is those blocks you've put your mind there have been blocking why you can't get there. It's a bit like love. I want a new relationship, but I've been hurt. Okay, I want a new relationship, but I've been hurt. Now, the hurt here is your block, because unless you say, okay, I've got over hurt, I've got over that now, I can shut the door on this, then you're going to attract what you want. What and why, and look at the stepping stones. Turn blocks into stepping stones. I look back at the past here, for example, if you're looking for love, you want more happiness in your life in front of you, rather than looking at what the pain you went through, that being a block to getting to happiness, is saying, thank you, pain. You taught me loads. You taught me loads. So hopefully that will... Good. And I've done a little meditation here. It's not a particularly long one, but it's just something just step into, and hope you enjoy this. Then straight on to mini readings. Hello and welcome to this, the first Power and Positivity of 2024, and a very warm welcome to you. During this meditation, please don't listen to this whilst driving or operating any kind of machinery. Instead, just find a nice relaxing place where you can just be. That's right, a place to be calm and relaxed. And just noticing the air though flowing up through your nose and down into your lungs as you take nice, big, deep, relaxing breaths. That's good. Just relaxing, releasing, and resting. Allowing your body just to let go and to enjoy this moment, this time, just for you. And as you gently focus on your year ahead, perhaps taking in now all the positives you'd like to do, the things you'd like to achieve, the way you'd like to feel, and what your purpose is for 2024. Maybe there's something you're going to discover Maybe this is something you know already. What I'd like you to notice there through this meditation is that for all you want to go and do, achieve, be, experience, whatever this is, I'd like you to notice during this very powerful year ahead, all the blocks and limitations you used to put upon yourself that maybe limited you or blocked you from the past is now letting go. You can let those go. It's almost as though old doors are closing behind you, allowing you to feel the richness of positivity within your soul to embrace your humanness and take you forwards into a wonderful year. Just imagine sat in a meadow of beautiful flowers, and how those flowers there just seem to lean and bend towards you as though they're welcoming you into this meadow. They're swaying side to side with joy as though they're waving at you, just allowing you to feel the deeper peace and the connection with your true nature and feel all nature and the world around you. And just take this time for yourself to notice there for you that you can now proudly, beautifully and lovingly go towards your aims, your ambitions, your goals, with everything there in the moment you attune with your true nature, your true essence, your true self. This is the abundance of your year ahead, and what makes this year so strong is to align with the true positivity of yourself. All the other woes, all the other difficulties, the old habits that limited you are just slipping away somewhere like a cloud that comes and goes over the horizon, allowing you to look into the blue yonder and to be part of nature. I'd like for you to notice that for all the limitations you've put upon yourself over the past few years, last year especially was the final year of these limitations. The changes, the experiences you went through, but how wonderful, how disastrous they were, have actually now opening up a new door for you in 24, for you to embrace this positivity and to embrace this new energy of change. So step forwards now, be in your nature, be part of nature, and be the reason why your future is going to be so rosy, so wonderful, and so full of magic, simply because it's the true you. Thank you for listening, and now Phil, back to you on the show. Hello. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making them, and just get you nice and relaxed. Okay, right, first up on the block here, let's go down to Linda. And Linda asks here, she said, hello, Linda, how are you? Let's give you one of these. A little hoot, yes. And she says, general reading, if possible, please, light blue. Now, as I was doing this, I was just tuning into the universe, and I got a lovely, lovely lady here who's come through for you. And I almost get a picture of a name. It's almost like this begins with A, like Anne, Annie. And very, very nice lady here. And she wants to come over to you here. And she's saying to you that there's a particular situation come up in front of you, she says here, where drama is likely to play out. Drama. And what she's asking you to do is to say here, take no part of it or identify it and put it to bed. Put it to bed. This is what she wants to say. This is drama about other people. She says here, no. Don't get involved in this. It'll be okay. Because otherwise here you could be spending money or time on something which is just going to go to waste. And this is what she says to me. And I also would like to say to you here, she says that, I don't know why she gives me this here, but she gives me a great big chicken. I don't know why she gives me a chicken. Maybe she's on a farm or something, but she gives me a chicken. She just wants to say here, I think it's about healthy appetite or what you're eating or maybe what you're not eating or wherever it is anyway. But it looks like this is one of these signs as well. And she also says here, this is more to do with partner's health than it is yours. And sometimes it comes down to diet. I think this is what she's trying to tell me. Anyway, I've just split the cards into 3 piles. I like the colour light blue you've gone for. If I'm tuning into light blue, the other colour I get here is there's a very strong purple here, a blue and a purple in your aura as well. What this identifies with me here is you're going to be the seeker of truth. The seeker of truth. You're going to be out there. I want to find a truth in something. You're not going to let it go. And I think you'll be very, very wise. And because some people won't want you to find out things so they can keep up with drama or something isn't quite right. But this is what she wants to tell me. And yes, this is especially to do with younger people. And sometimes here, this is how to deal with things. You'll just listen, just take your time here. There's going to be quite a lot you're going to sort out, especially if you're looking at land or a garden that you want to look at for opportunity or something to build upon. You'll find it. And there's going to be a lot of talk about travel, but she says to me here, don't necessarily jump too quickly yet because you're going to change your mind, she says here. One of the cards you got here is the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is events will turn quite quickly this year. So, but a lot of it turns in your favour anyway. But your power this year, power is to keep power within yourself and not to put up with rubbish from other people. And hopefully that helps you. And I'm sure hopefully it does. Yes. Good. Right. Okay. Let's look at. Right. Okay. This is an interesting question. Will the tenant that I had move in again after you left a couple of weeks ago? What an interesting question. Okay. And I wonder what's going to be happening here. Let's go and look here. Gabby, the first thing I pick up here is I don't think that's going to happen. That's going to happen here. I feel that there's that particular tenant that you had there has got a journey to go on, and a different journey. If I looked at your cards here in the middle and just took this pile and just looked at this particular question, no, that's not going to work out. However, I get a feeling someone older will want to, an older person could. Yes, it feels older. And I pick up here too, not to chase down the past. I would look towards the future in front of you now, Gabby, and I think that's where you're going to go. That's where you're going to find greater happiness. And I got your questions there about PayPal and things like this there, Gabby. If you want to contact me, by all means do. You can find all the details there via my website, my contact details. Just get in touch and I'll be able to help you out. All right. Okie dokie. Let's go and have a look here. Lovely to see some of you guys on here. You just look amazing. Right. That's it. I think the next question I got here, yes, look at this, is Infinite Expansions. Happy New Year. Color blue. Do you see us moving states this year? That's it. Well, actually, that's a funny one. That's an interesting one. If I go for the color blue on this, I'm almost illuminated to go for the color orange. Now, if I say here about moving states, this actually, to me, as I look through the crystal here, actually has two things on this. It's not just about moving. It's going to be a reason why you're moving, a reason why. And this is what's going to bring up the positivity for you. And if I looked at jobs around your partner, that would be one of the reasons. The other benefit is your work. And as your work as a spiritual woman yourself here is going to be exceptionally powerful time. In fact, I think you're going to be I think you're going to be absolutely imploded by the amount of work you're going to get, or readings and things like this. So I think you'll be a busy bee. And actually this year, guys, it is about the light workers this year. It's finding the light within ourselves and sticking to it, believing in it. Just keep believing. Keep believing in this here. And if I looked at, okay, sure, let's go and look and see what the cards say on this. And let's go for the left on this one. Your cards there, Alex, are saying you're going to move states this year. There's a few reasons why at the minute that you won't. You'll feel very blocked, and the reason why. And I think here too, you'll probably be looking at children and saying here, well, maybe you can't because of them. But actually, that wouldn't be no. That you'll be actually limiting yourself in that way. If you folked it that way, because your children will actually be happy. And this is a positive card you've got with this here, which is the Empress. And I always see this as a great card of the great powerful feminine. The powerful feminine. This is going to be so. This would be an embarking on a new journey, new time. It comes into the world of power for yourself. So I think that would be great there. Good. Whilst I've got your guys' attention here as well, if you're interested, coming up on the 10th of January is the tarot course that I'll be running. It's online. If any of you are interested in this, just get in touch, and it'll be a pleasure to help you guys review and all this. Good. And it's also a step-by-step breakdown course here, so you learn the cards a lot easier. I've been teaching this since about 1981. No, beg your pardon, 1991. 91 I started teaching this in the college networks, and so I've had a decade of experience with this. So yeah, contact me, and then you'll be, before you know it, you'll be off being a tarot reader. And it definitely is the year of the spiritual. The year of spiritual. More people are going to get involved with spiritual stuff here this year than what they've done before. Plain and simply because the rest of the world, what they're trying to tell us there, is not something I think you want to get attached to. I think you want everything else. Let's come down here. Let's go and have a look and see who the next person is here. All right. Suzanne from lovely Egypt come through. Lovely, Suzanne. Let's. In fact, would you like a drink, Suzanne? Yeah, free. It's on the house. Really, just put your glass there near to the screen. Provide everything for you. I hope you enjoy that. Have a nice drink. It's on the house. Anyway, right, Suzanne. Green is your energy here. You've gone through here. I pick up two spirits who want to stand either side of you. One is a very, very nice gentleman who tells me he was a bit of a pioneer, and he tells me here as well that he was he did something a lot with cables, I believe it a lot here, or piping, which is underground. But he was a pioneer, so he may have embarked on stuff here which other people would have found too scary or too limited in some respect. But he's really working on this to get things powerful. And I'd also say here too, by this, as he's here, and there's a lady here as well who just asks, as she sends love and calmness, wow, in a very powerful way. And if I look at this energy and work there to see how this comes through, let's have a look. Let's have a look as she's coming through here. And your question, as a general reading, just see what comes up generally for you for part of the year, or even the main focus of the year, however the cards are going to work. Let's have a look here. Right, starting to get to the end of dilemmas, trying to sort out houses and where they're going to go. And I feel yourself here, you're not in the strongest of places just yet. You don't feel your energy is as strong as it wants to be. And you find yourself here sometimes battling or struggling with this. But keep on going, because I do pick up here things will get a little bit easier for you. And but I can see here too, you haven't always got every friendly and every on your side feeling it's good. This goes on, the maximum this goes on for, I can tell you here, is about 3 months. And one of the decisions you're going to make, which I uphold as being one of the greatest you could do, is to empower yourself. In the end, you're going to be in a situation here where you decide to make a decision for yourself. Well done. Well done. Suzanne, I think that's going to really empower you, and I think you'll be over the moon with that. Right, Kay. Let's go and have a look here. Venetia Colton comes through. Hello, Venetia. Very nice to see you. I think you're in Spain. So very, very warm place, I think, at the moment. Can I have a reading, Silver? Will I find a new place for business? I want to start. Will it be a goer? Well, this is interesting, isn't it? What and why? What's the reason for the business? Why are you doing this? And what's it going to bring to people? And this is going to be some enhancing, powerful stuff that you'll experience as you go through this year, which I think you'll really enjoy. In fact, color silver is interesting. Got color silver here. Color is silver often relates to professions. It often relates to things moving very, very quickly indeed, and how things will manifest and go that way for you. So I think you'll find that. And also here it's I think it will find a place. In fact, I would say here the evolution for you, and I love to say that word for you, the evolution of powerful change for you focuses all the way from now, all the way through to March. And after March, what I pick up here is even bigger stuff for you. So I would say between now and March, A, I think you're going to get yourself into a good place. And B, I think here by the time you get through to this, you'll be in your place all right, and you'll be very happy. So this takes till March to set things up, I would say here for you. And your cards here as I look at this, will you find your new place of business? Oh yes, you do. Oh yes, you do. What you've got to sort out first of all is how you're going to set this up, and how you're going to make money on this, and what it is you're going to do that brings all this purpose about you. Because you'll be very happy, very happy with the Two of Cups here, and but what is not blocking you, but something is what you've got to look on here is what's going to be, how's money going to work out for you, how you're going to make this work. You can do it, and it is going to be down to a lot of good things there. Right. Let's cruise on down here. Right. I hope that works out well for you. Right. Let's come down to, we now come to Toria. Toria, lovely Toria. Hello, Toria. Let's give you, in fact here, let's go and give you, actually, no, I won't. I was trying to find another sound effect. I couldn't find one quick enough. Anyway, love color silver. Silver. This is interesting because silver again is like quick stuff. Boom, boom, boom. Things happening quickly. You may find here throughout January is going to be some good news with this. Good news with love and relationships. I also pick up here, there is going to be someone I think you're going to meet very soon, but it may not be the one you want just yet. Not, I'd say just yet. It does look like you're evoluting forwards, you're letting the past go, but what's got to be right for you, although you want love, you're not going to put up with not quite good enough. You're not going to put up with, well, he's nearly right. He's nearly right for me. No, it's got to feel this is good and this is going to go somewhere and mean something to you. It really has got to be a net empowerment there. And then I think you're going to be happy with this. If I looked at this with the colors of this, actually I get pink and orange. I think you're going to be hyped up quite well and feeling like, whoa, I feel good about myself. I feel zippy. I feel got a lot of energy about me. And the pink is about attracting good people into your life. If I looked a little bit later, I think that's when you're going to see and find real love and happiness, and it really will come into your life. Right, let's have a look at the cards, see what they're saying about love coming up for you in the very near future. If I go for the right pile on this, the right pile, because it's the right way to go. Right, okay, and what's your card saying on this? They are saying, you're despondent by a couple of things at the moment. And actually, I've got to say this to you. Through your self-employed work, you meet a man. And it's a happy relationship. What more can I say? It's through your self-employed work. It's how you bump into people that way. That's where you're going to meet lovely people, but it's through a connection to do with self-employed work. And that will bring you a lot of happiness. And I think, whoa, brilliant news. Let's give you a hoot. So wish you a good on your way. Good. Right, okay. Denise comes in and says, did you say Turkey? How do you know I was connected from Turkey? Psychic on this show. Here is my question, please. Colour purple. Will my relationship work out with a Capricorn guy? Well, all the best guys are Capricorns. Yeah. Maybe a reason why I'm jesting like that. Yes. Anyway, and will it work out? Will a relationship work with a Capricorn guy? Let's have a feel here. This energy, just looking at the colour, you've got a colour purple. Yeah, colour purple here. I feel here that this is interesting there, Denise, because this is a bit of coming and going, isn't it? It's a bit of coming and going. I just pick up here by these cards that feel that sometimes you're looking at this particular relationship. It's not always there, is it? It's I feel that, but you've got a very sense determined, and actually what you give him is security. It's not necessarily security to do with money This is security to do with abundance and joy. That's what I see here, abundance and joy, and how this makes him feel. So I think this is a lovely, lovely energy you got there, Denise. And let's have a little look here and see what comes up by this. I get a feeling as well that decisions you're going to make with this Capricorn guy won't really translate until around March, April. Then it's going to be a bigger, then the connection turns stronger, I think, here. And let's have a little look, though. Okay, right, 3 piles of cards. Let's go for left on this one because you've left the past behind. Right, let's have a look and see where these cards come up. Right, will the relationship work out with this guy? I think at times here you're going to feel like I'm exhausted by this. I'm exhausted by how sometimes it works, doesn't seem to work, where it's going. And what you've got to do here, because this is where you're going to track this, I wouldn't run after him. I would let him just come to you, because your self-worth, your power, your everything this year is just going to go boom. Do you think sometimes, Denise, that he feels that you're too good for him? Maybe there's something about him. He's got to sharpen up himself. And these 2 cards here, which is the world cards, but the coloured lights here and the light in a minute has got a bit bonkers. So I don't know why it's like this, but and you got the Queen as well, which is you. So I feel here it's very much going to be about your power, your energy, and I think you being strong to yourself helps this to work itself out. But I wish you the very best. If you need more on that, just come back to me and we can set up a proper appointment. All right. Anyway, and right, where are we going now? Yeah, loads of Happy New Year to loads of people there just joined recently. And where are we going to next? Let's go down here. Ah, yes, we go to Erica. And Erica comes up here. She says here, what will my new year look like? I sometimes feel a bit useless, redundant. How can I feel more loved? Color pink. Really interesting question there, Erica. And what I would say here is by this is to turn this around is, like I was saying at the start, what do you want to do? What do you want to do to go out there and embrace your future for it to be happier, brighter, and more successful for you? What is it you want to do? And I think you're going to find something here. And I also would say here too, with although you've gone for the color pink, I would look at the higher ideal of this here, which is a light blue. Very up, look for the spiritual higher ideal here. I think you're going to do a lot of helping and supporting people, and a community thing here. Community, looking after people, helping people, connecting with them, because you're very strong here. And sometimes I sometimes think, is my strength something that frightens people a little bit? Yeah, could do. But I think here's also something else though for you though. I think you've got this power about you, and I think here that you could do well for yourself. But let's have a little look and see what the cards are adding, and see what the cards want to say here. Okay. What will your new year look like? Okay, and where this is going to go. Right, left, middle, right. Let's go and look at the right. How would this new year go? Well, you got a new adventure coming up very soon. Very, very soon, you're going to kick into a new adventure. You're not going to be hanging around too long. And yes, it could be connecting with younger people and how to connect with people. Oh my goodness. What can I say here? It won't be long and you are on your way. And you're going to find your individuality, you'll find your purpose, and you're going to find here what you're doing. Whatever work you're doing here, you're wearing gloves. It could be the kitchen, it could be something else here. But you're going to be wearing gloves. You're going to be doing some amazing things for yourself, and you're going to come out into your own power. I'll tell you what, you are going to do so well. And you're thinking at the moment that, how can I feel more loved? Yes, well, you're going to feel that all right. You can feel that. And I think here, once you're busy, once you're happy, that actually helps love out considerably. And I think that's what's going to bring you loads of abundance there. So, yes. What do you think, guys?
Wow.
Yes, I know. Isn't it? Wow. Brilliant. Okay, right. We've gone down to Joanna. Joanna says, the orange and health. Hello, Joanna. How are you? I hope you're well out there. And let's make some noise. Yes, there you go. Happy New Year noise. Right. Orange and health. Okay. First of all, fatigue. Secondly, I'd like to say here that you've probably releasing something which has gone on a lot longer ago. Um, Yes, I say a lot longer. I just pick up here that maybe you felt here that your life has gone through so much change that you, let's say you've gone through stuff. It's like stuff that gone on maybe ages ago, years ago, has suddenly come back in a little bit and kicked your health down. But I do pick up though that you'll be fine. Keep an eye on your feet and your lower legs. I pick up on those. And also, I pick up on here is the positivity of a gentleman who comes into your life. I'm not saying he's gonna be your partner, but the positivity of a gentleman going to be in your life will really lift your spirits, and you'll get ambitious. Then comes the travel. I think you'll be doing all right. I think you'll be doing very well indeed. Okay, let's go for the middle on this one. Middle here. How's it going to play out for you? Yeah, releasement of old stuff here. Releasement of feeling that you weren't doing so well. And then all of a sudden, you will be doing well, because although you won't make everybody happy, you'll be making you happy, and the right people in your life will be happy. You're not going to keep everybody happy, unfortunately, this year. And but if you are, that's the most important part. And that's one of the things I see here for you, Joanna, is that's going to help your health out a lot. Is the scene of positive people going to mean the world to you, and it really will change your life. Good for you. Good for you. Right. Okay. Lisa Hemingway. She comes in and. Right. Okay. Haven't you? I'd like to know about big changes coming next year. Head, please. I think. Yep, I think you've written about 4 questions, 4 points there. Right, let's have a look. Uh, right, so about any big changes for me and my family this year, please. Okay. Let's have a little look at this. Looking in the crystal about this, what's interesting about this that I pick up here is if you want to focus on worry, you'll find it. If you want to focus on that, if you want to focus on, come on, people, let's fresh starts, fresh happiness, and the ability to be stronger in that sense, that's good. What we cannot control is the coming and going of people. Now, that could be in many senses here. For the people who come into your life and leave you, or you leave them, and for the people who are born into this life, and the people who exit this life because they pass over. We can't control that bit. But the one thing you can control here, I pick up, is this. There is a refreshing energy coming about you, and it's white. It's a very, very white energy. And I think that's going to give you the wealth of abundance that you've been looking for. And I think then you're on your way. That'll be good. That'll be good. And looking at here too with this is I feel that individually that's going to help you to attract goodness into your life here. And I actually take the middle pile on this. I'm attracted to that. Yes, and I think here as well, it's not to exhaust yourself on people who don't see things clearly, don't see the same light you do. It's about sometimes here. Otherwise, you're always battling and battling and battling. Why doesn't this work? Why doesn't that work? Let it go. Let it go. This is about focusing on your true positive intention. Then you're on your way. Good. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. I like symbols there as well. Right. Claire Meekins comes through. She says, "Can I have a mini reading, please?" Of course, you can have a little mini reading. And as I look at this, color pink general, thanks. Claire, I got yours is an interesting one. Wow. You're going to be a very determined soul, a very determined lady. In fact, your energy in front of you just seems to go mad. And I think you're going to do exceptionally well, really, really well with this. And I think here with this is you're going to see a lot of positivity that throws itself into your life, and I think here that this is going to be a very abundant year, very abundant. Wow! And there's, I tell you what I pick up here is directness and positivity. Directness and positivity. That's what's going to do you good. Yeah. Right. Okay. And if I look at your cards here, what they're saying, what they're meaning here, let's go for left on this one. It feels good to go for left. And right. I like this card because you come into your own power. The Queen of Wands here. You really come into your own power. You really come into that definite side of your nature. I also see here too with this, letting the past go. You're just going to let things go here thinking, why am I holding on to things? And the moment you do, especially with people or situations you've been involved in which have been limiting you or holding you back, you are just on this new frequency and it just resonates. Really, really does. And I think you'll be a very, very happy soul because of this. Good, good, good. Right. Right. Let's go. And where are we going now? Let's have a look here. Elbow cough, says Toria. Right. Deanne comes through. She says here, can I have whatever I need to hear for 2024, the colour gold? Gold is fantastic. Gold is fantastic. It seals things in. It really brings in your own power. It really is about being the king or the queen of your life here. If I looked at this and said where it is you're going, where it is you're going to go for this year, what your purpose is to be, right, is going to be all about what's going to be so important for you. Oops. Trying to throw them around here. It's all going to be about where you want to live and where you're going to be happy. That's what's going to be important for you. And you're going to find this. Initially, it's slow. And sometimes you're thinking, why am I bothering trying this? I don't seem to get anywhere just yet. I think here, and the important vibrations that come through this is for me to say to you, be in your, look ahead. Don't look behind you. And feel, just be drawn on this here, because your soul will be wanting you to take the journey. Your humanness and the conscious will be, but why? Why have I got to do this? Why have I got to do that? But the soul will want you to go in a direction you want to go in. I think that's what's going to be your positivity. That's going to bring you out so much. And I wish you good for that. Wish you very, very good. Right, okay. And where else got to go here? Let's go down to Veely. Veely here says, love, colour and gold. Love, colour and gold. Love, colour and gold. Veely, lovely to see you. Let's give you this. What do you mean? Uh-oh, that's the wrong one. Sorry. Okay. Let's go for, yes. This is because you're waking everybody up. Yeah, we're waking everybody up. That's good. Right. Veely, what do I need to say here? There's love, colour, gold. You've gone for colour gold here, and this is right. Okay. If I said March, around March time is going to be some of the most romantic, start of romantic times of the year. May will also be a massive highlight. A new relationship and asset, good news for you is in March. It feels like, whoom, releasement for you. May feels to be a pivotal time of romantic change for good things. And I think then you're going to be in a powerful place. Very powerful place. I think you'll be very, very happy with yourself. Yes. Right. Right. Looking at the cards, split them into 3 piles. We've got here. Let's go for the right on this and see where we're going. Loads of abundant energy with this here. I really feel good about this, really. Oh my goodness. I tell you what, you'll be creating friendships like they're coming out of fashion. You'll be creating friendships. You're thinking, I've got another friend. And then 2 weeks later, I've got another friend. I've got another friend. All these friendships. And your spiritual life will take you to abundance. Your spiritual life, the work you want to do spiritually, and sometimes it's a hard slog. Last year for spiritual people to evolve was tough. This year it's stronger, and this is the evolution that's going to play out. And one of the things I think you're going to see here for yourself is the work you want to do spiritually, yoga, spirituality, anything like this. Do it. I really would say to do it. If you did it, A, you will find happiness, and B, then it's not just about love that brings you happiness, it's about a lot of good things that are going to start evolving into your life, and then you're going to find this abundance, this joy, and then you're going to be in a good place. Go on, right. Okay, and where else I need to go now? I think I missed someone out here. I'm pretty sure I did. Yes. Anyway, Audrey says Happy New Year. Yep, Happy New Year to you, Audrey. And if there's anybody missed out, I do apologise, but I think I've got through everybody just about. And yes, so this year, guys, just to recap on what this year is about for you, and I really would like to point this out to you, is be in your power. What and why? What and why? What are you doing? Why are you doing it? Be in this power. Once you've got power, you've got self-belief. You really have got self-belief. That there will really help you out considerably. That's going to be a big thing. The purpose, that's part of the reason why, is the purpose. And also really spiriting on your independence in your individuality, especially spiritually. There's two energies that will come out this year. Two energies, the light and the dark. Yes, it's a bit like Star Wars, isn't it? Star Wars and there's a disturbance in the force. Yes, it's called the light workers. They're coming out in form and they're going to embrace the world with love. That's the big energy that they're going to start to come out with here. This is the light worker stuff. The other energy that comes out here, I think you're going to find with this, is the choices you have. You can either embrace to be within yourself, and this is going to be interesting, is how you measure this. How you measure this, because you're going to feel here, right, I've got my purpose, I've got my goal, I've got the reason why I'm doing it, I've got my purpose with this, my individuality, now I'm off. And how do you measure this? Because normally we're used to measuring things off the boss telling you, oh, you're doing so well, fantastic, but keep working. Yes. But if you're doing things more for yourself, how do you measure it? One of the ways here you may do it is to have gratitude for yourself. And one of the things you may do as well is to merge with people who are in the same energy as you, the same frequency as you. That would be good. But it is about focusing on yourself and embracing this power and having that ability to not be scared to move forwards. A lot of those worries that were holding you back is the reason why we had 2023. A lot of reasons why we had that, because what 2023 has done is it brought up probably some of the biggest traumas you could have gone through, whether loss of people, loss of relationships, loss of jobs, loss of different things. But what this year is about now is embracing a new energy of power, turning your life around and really going for what you want to do and the purpose of this. And then you're going to go into greatness and abundance and joy. And really, people, I tell you what, it's a brilliant year, and it starts off with good news coming, or news going to travel quickly in the early days of January, with Mercury and Jupiter both turning direct. And for a lot of people, we'll find opportunities, work, money, success, growth very, very quickly. But this goes all the way on through till March. And it doesn't end in March. It's just that's part of the reasons that you'll see. Oh my God, look at myself now. How I'm growing, how I'm improving my life and where I'm going to. And then as soon as you come into May, May is going to be one of the great big energy boosting times where you're going to have a greater awareness for yourself. Massive one. Anything you do around May will be pretty good, pretty good. It will, it's time to shock. Yeah? If I said shock, I would say to shock yourself about the amazing things you're going to do this year. Okay, guys, it's been a pleasure. Marco, just seen your thing there. Thank you very much. Lovely to see you join the show. And I wish all of you a wonderful week. I'll be back next Monday. I'll be doing a lot of moonology throughout the week. But I wish you guys absolute success and happiness. And welcome to 24. We made it. We got through a crazy year. And now it's time to really have that evolution of our spiritual selves. Okay, yeah, I can quickly answer that. My son Aidan wants to know how school ends, how school end for him. How school will end for him. Okay, how school will end for him. I think I know what you mean there. Colour green, colour green. Erica, I would say here, just by looking at this, how school will end for him. School will end for him. Let's go and look at this, Aidan. I pick up here by Aidan, for Aidan here, is I feel here, he's not always the normal sort of guy who just does the normal academic stuff. I pick up here for Aidan is to not be the same as everybody else. Don't do the same things everybody else does. You've got a different energy there, Aidan, and I think you're going to find abundance for yourself. And I also feel here that you'll know where you're going. You'll know where you're going. I pick up here, there'll be 2 pathways you'll choose to career. And they'll both be very, very good. Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what you'll be. I'll tell you what you'll be. You'll make an absolute fortune of money. Yes. That's how it's going to end up. You'll make a fortune of money. You'll probably learn that through your dad. Anyway, right. Okay. Guys, I wish you the very, very best. It's been lovely to see you. I'll be back on Monday. And I wish you all very good. I love colour blue since Spain. Okay, I'm not sure who Y is. Hello, Y. And anyway, yes, join me next Monday. Join me next Monday, guys. But lovely to see you. Thank you very much for joining me on the show. And I wish all of you a wonderful, wonderful week. And see you very soon. And let's kick start off January in that abundance. Okay, just say here, Y. I can see your colour there. Just say you love colour blue since Spain. Yeah. Okay. Lovely. Great. I'm very, very happy. Good. Guys, take care. See you soon. Warmest wishes, hearts and burgers. And don't forget, if you want to join on to the tarot course there's still some places left. Just let me know and I'll tell you all about it. All right. Take care. Loads of love and speak soon.